Hey guys, I'm doing something a little bit unusual today. I'm fixing my shop vac hose that got finally broke when I was vacuuming out left turn Bill, the 84 Chevy C10 truck, left turn Bill. And I was fixing this end that it's just plastic. I've had this probably 25 years. And I was thinking about how I came to get the shop vac, and I was thinking how good that shop vac's been for Mrs. PIB and myself, and I super glued it and I put a whole bunch of duct tape. It'll be fine. My problem was we were pulling it by the hose instead of pushing it. It's got wheels. Anyway, what I was going to tell you is something y'all probably don't know or didn't know or probably don't care. But anyway, back like 25 years ago, 23, 25, probably 25, my wife and I had a rental house, and we were renting the house out, and I wasn't making any money on the house. I was just renting it in order to make the house payment on the house. And that's what I told everybody that rented from me. I said, I need the house payment. I said, because our local bank actually owns the house. I said, what you give me, and as far as rent goes to make the house payment. I said, I can't afford any delays or anything like that. I said, because the bank won't understand that. So we went through a bunch of people that rented that little house. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, had a basement. It was a little bitty house, and but I was proud of it. Had a fenced-in yard, central heat and air, little patio in the back, and it was a cute little house, but it was very small. And I had a great big huge yard. I used to have somebody that used to go mow the yard. Whoever rented the house didn't have to mow. All I asked them to do was keep the house up. Keep it like it was yours. Keep it in good shape. Golly, I had lots of problems trying to convey that to people. I'll tell you a couple of examples of people that I rented to. Okay, one of them, let's see, I'm going to try to pick some that's not really disgusting. One of them was a young lady, and she wanted to rent the house. She's probably about 30, or if not 30, close to it. So she was renting the house, and I told her what day trash day was. I said, trash day is Wednesday. I said, if you'll have your trash can out Tuesday evening, I said, while you're at work, they'll pick the trash up, you know. And that's not hard to understand. But she called me one day, and she said she got mice everywhere, and I said, what? And she said, there's mice running around everywhere outside and stuff. And I said, okay. I said, I'll be over there. And I went over there, and instead of taking the trash to the road to get for the trash man to get it, I was paying for that service. And she just, she got a bag full of trash. She just opened up the back door and throw it out on the patio. Well, no wonder there's mice. So I had to clean all that up, and I had to remind her again. I said, look, trash day is Wednesday. Put your trash out on Tuesdays. But for some reason, she never did understand that. So every Tuesday when I got off work, I'd drive over there, get her trash can, take it to the road, and then on Wednesdays when I got off work, I'd go back over and put the trash can back so she could put more trash in it. And she was an intelligent woman. I don't know what part of that she didn't understand. Okay, think of another one. Oh, there's another, after she moved out, got another couple to move in, and they were, very polite, and I told them the same scenario that I was, you know, that the bank owned the house, and I said, y'all are just making the bank, the payment on the house. So they moved in, and it seemed like a really nice people. My point is, you can't judge a book by its cover. So I went over. I had, and that before they moved in, I had brand new carpet put in, brand new. I mean, it was, had everything. It looked really nice inside the house, inside and out. And I would go. I went over there, and I'd have to ask for the rent, and they would say, well, we don't have it. And I said, look, I said, I don't have it either. I said, I said, I've already got a house payment, and I need y'all to make, your rent in order so I can keep the payments up on the house. Well, I had a lot of trouble out of those people, and I peeked inside the door one day when I knocked on the door trying to get uh, my rent, and the carpet, they just spilt Kool-Aid and everything. The carpet was a disaster. And I walked around to the backyard, and they had pot plants growing, marijuana plants growing. So it was really, I started pulling them up, and I thought, boy, if the police ever see this, I'm going to be in a heap of trouble. So I pulled them out, and they never could pay the rent. And I said, look, you're going to have to leave. Evidently they didn't have their priorities in the right location, meaning they need to pay the rent. So I took care of that. They finally left, and I had a couple of more oddball people move in. But I'm trying to say some of this stuff in the nicest way I possibly can. But it was just a disaster. And I was going to tell you some more stories, horror stories about that house, but I'm just not going to do it. It's kind of disgusting, and it's kind of weird, and nobody else that I've told these stories to has ever heard of such, and so I probably don't need to get into that. But anyway, make a long story short, my wife and I finally just decided to get out of the renting a house. We was trying to do, kind of like a saving thing, but it just didn't work out. So we wound up selling the house. And the people that's living in it now, they've been in there like 20 years or so, and seem to be really happy with it. And, I'm glad for them. It was a good little old house. It's just hard to find people to rent to. I had one renter, I'll say this is not too bad, but I said, if you make any changes on the house, let us know, like if you want to paint a wall or something like that, just let me know first, and I'll try to adjust on the rent because you're making improvements. I was trying to be a really nice guy, and on my off days, let me tell you this, on my off days, I was all the time over there trimming shrubs, clean, sprucing up. I didn't let it look, run down or anything. It always looked really nice. So had this one couple, they were a really nice couple. They always paid their rent on time, and really nice folks. But she called one day and she said, I painted the kitchen cabinets pink. And I said, what? And she said, I painted the kitchen cabinets pink, and I said, okay. I said, I wish you would have asked me first. I said, I don't know that I would have went with pink. But anyway, that's another. It looked like Pepto-Bismol in there in the kitchen. It was a small kitchen. Like I said, keep stressing to you, the house was very small, but it was neat and tidy. It looked really good. And, had brick front, vinyl siding. I had a brand new roof on it. It was a nice little bitty house. But anyway, that I've got a lot more horror stories. Those are the ones I'm telling you are really tame. But I guess the reason I'm doing this video is I was going to ask you, have you ever have you ever been through such stuff as what my wife and I have been through? Because it's really something to go through dealing with people and trying to understand what in the world are you thinking. You know, you won't take the trash out. You know, you can't pay the rent, but you got pot plants growing in the backyard. And, you know, this, I don't know. I mean, you didn't have to do any yard work, nothing. I don't understand it. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that, and you can thank this little hose that I fixed for this story. So, anyway, still got the little shop vac, and I just kept working on it and working on it and trying to fix it. And I thought this is a good time to tell a story. So maybe if you like stories, let me know. I got a bunch more. I just try to keep them all somewhat clean and not real disgusting. So hope y'all's having a great day. Thanks for watching. I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Primer is Best, Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and I'm on Facebook, Primer is Best. Let me know what you think about this kind of stories, and if you like them, maybe I'll do more. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. It's a good old rainy day today, so there ain't going to be no playing outside. Y'all have a good one. See you later.